2024 Land Rover Discovery Review. New 2024 Land Rover Discovery pricing. The 2024 Land Rover Discovery starts at $61,375. MSRP. KBB Fair Purchase Price, National Average. Metropolitan Edition. $80,775. TBD. P360 Dynamic SE. $71,375. TBD. P300 Dynamic SE. $65,575. TBD. P300S. $61,375. TBD. Discovery Consumer Sentiment. Owners give this generation Land Rover Discovery, 2017 current, a 4.3 out of 5 rating, which is higher than most, and 77% recommend it. These figures are based on 13 consumer reviews, like these. What owners are saying about the 2024 Land Rover Discovery. Nightmare. The car has had multiple problems. Leaking windshield. Glass driver's door slid off the track. Locked me out of my vehicle using activity key, the car completely shut down and had to be towed away. I can never use my activity key again. Heads-up display module has to be replaced. My vehicle has 28,000 miles on it. Quality just isn't there. If you aren't in warranty, good luck. You will go broke fixing it all of the time. Rides/feels like a Rover. On my fourth Rover. One Range Rover, an LR3, an LR4, and now this Disco. Best of the lot. Incomparable driving position where you see everything, great tech/electronics where I can fold seats and headrests from the console screen. Supercharged V6 has all the power you need. Excellent highway cruiser and obvious off-road capabilities. Can fit 7 adults in comfortably. Nothing else short of a suburban size vehicle can do that. Looks great inside and out. I'm always hauling around my kids and friends. This vehicle does it all and looks great doing it. Very underrated. Excellent SUV. Love the ride and quality. Great ride and comfortable interior. Love the dark green color. This was not much more than a Ford Explorer loaded and love the differences. Read more consumer reviews. Overall 2024 Land Rover Discovery quality. User sentiment suggests the overall quality of the 2024 Land Rover Discovery is above average for its class. Owners rated the 2024 Land Rover Discovery quality a 4.1 out of 5. 2024 Land Rover Discovery reliability. The 2024 Land Rover Discovery receives an average consumer rating of 4.3 overall and a 3.8 for reliability, which means owners consider its reliability to be above average. Favorite 2024 Discovery features. According to drivers of the 2024 Discovery, here are some of its best features. Drives well. The ride and luxury feel and 4-wheel capability. Fun to drive. Super comfortable to drive. Off-road 4x4 systems, interior materials, power, X. 2024 Land Rover Discovery MPG by trim. 2024 Discovery P300S, City 19 MPG, Highway 23 MPG. 2024 Discovery P300 Dynamic SE, City 19 MPG, Highway 23 MPG. 2024 Discovery P360 Dynamic SE, City 0 MPG, Highway 0 MPG. 2024 Discovery Metropolitan Edition, City 0 MPG, Highway 0 MPG. 2024 Discovery Safety. NHTSA Safety Rating. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, the 2024 Land Rover Discovery front side driver crash test rating is 4 out of 5 stars. The front side passenger crash test rating is 4 out of 5. 2024 Land Rover Discovery safety features. Child door locks. Child seat anchors. Driver airbag. Passenger airbag. Stability control. Traction control. Blind spot alert. Front head curtain airbag. Lane departure warning system. Rear head curtain airbag. Rear view camera. Surround view camera. The editorial team at Kelley Blue Book spends a lot more time behind the wheel than it does behind a computer. Our expert ratings come from hours of both driving and number crunching to make sure that you choose the best car for you. We comprehensively experience and analyze every new SUV, car, truck, or minivan for sale in the US and compare it to its competitors. When all that dust settles, we have our ratings. We require new ratings every time an all-new vehicle or a new generation of an existing vehicle comes out. Additionally, we reassess those ratings when a new generation vehicle receives a mid-cycle refresh, basically sprucing up a car in the middle of its product cycle, typically, around the 2 to 3 years mark, with a minor facelift, often with updates to features and technology. How we do it. Rather than pulling random numbers out of the air or off some meaningless checklist, KBB's editors rank a vehicle to where it belongs in its class. Before any car earns its KBB rating, it must prove itself to be better, or worse, than the other cars it's competing against as it tries to get you to spend your money buying or leasing. Our editors drive and live with a given vehicle. We ask all the right questions about the interior, the exterior, the engine and powertrain, the ride and handling, the features, the comfort, and of course, about the price. Does it serve the purpose for which it was built? Whether that purpose is commuting efficiently to and from work in the city, keeping your family safe, making you feel like you've made it to the top or that you're on your way, or making you feel like you've finally found just the right partner for your lifestyle. We take each vehicle we test through the mundane parking, lane changing, backing up, cargo space and loading, as well as the essential acceleration, braking, handling, interior quiet and comfort, build quality, materials quality, reliability. And finally, money. Naturally, every vehicle we rank and rate passes through the most important filter of all, value. In life, the cheapest choice is seldom the smartest one, and that's as true for car buying as it is for finding a doctor or a place to live. In each of these cases, however, the best that we can afford is usually the smartest path. And that path changes according to each person's individual needs. Fortunately, car shoppers at every price level have more good choices than ever. That's why value plays such an influential role in our ratings. True value is so much more than price alone. The editorial staff pores over short-term expenses like fuel economy and day-to-day dependability, and longer-term considerations, including resale value and 5-year cost-to-own standings calculated by KBB.com's in-house numbers crunchers. Why we rank before we rate. Here's the extra step that puts our vehicle ratings at the top. Before we rate any vehicle, we rank it exclusively against its direct competitors, the same SUVs, cars, trucks, and minivans that you would be comparing on your shopping list. You see, most rating systems start as number dependent. Raters try a red wine, a restaurant, or a car and then give a numerical personal preference value to a list of features, taste, ambience, ride quality. Such subjective valuations offer no context, and heaven help the product being judged by a rater who's having a bad day. A much more honest and fair methodology lies in ranking a product among its peers rather than assembling a clipboard full of numbers and hoping it ends up making sense. Several years ago, the clearest example and proof of ranking before rating came to me on a comparison test of compact cars. When we tallied the numbers after 2 days of driving, a sporty small sedan we'll call Car A had very subjective rating numbers from our drivers. When we went around the breakfast table with the question, which car would you recommend to your best friend? However, everyone chose Car B, another superb small sedan with legendary reliability, flawless engineering, and resale value. Short-term allure is a very different animal from long-term satisfaction. That's why Kelley Blue Book's editorial team ranks vehicles against their peers by vote before we rate them. Ranking cars in a better than/worse than method is more real-world than doing it merely by the numbers. Quite simply, instead of putting a given day's numbers against numbers, which can easily change a digit or two from one day to the next, you're putting real vehicles against real vehicles, which have much less margin for changes in preference. For the record, the automotive segments that Kelley Blue Book ranks vehicles into pretty much reflect our best buys and new car buyer's guide categories to ensure that each car gets ranked among its competitors. From rankings to ratings. Once we get a 360-degree sense of where a vehicle belongs in the automotive universe, and we slot it into its rightful place on the ladder of cars it's competing against, then and only then do we feel confident assigning it a numerical rating. That's when our ratings team gets to work. Our editors bring together our testing and voting results and focus on the margins between the new vehicle being rated and the competitors directly above and below it on the ladder. This allows the new vehicle to find a natural place among its peers and a solid rating number that reflects its status in the face of its direct rivals. Kelley Blue Book's 5-point expert rating scale from 0.0, worst, to 5.0, best, with each digit broken into tenths represents a system of measurement that we are all very used to using in our everyday lives. Here's how to interpret KBB's ratings. 0 to 1.0, this is the rarest group of all because a really bad new car is really hard to find these days. We recommend that you pass on any vehicle receiving a rating between 0 and 1. 2.0, cars landing in this set are also rare. Only true love and limitless passion, or a free vehicle, should allow you to give in to temptation for one of these vehicles. 3.0, is the vehicle you're looking at in this range? We'd bet that if you look a little harder, you'll find a better vehicle at a similar price to fulfill your needs. 4.0, this is the area where the rubber meets the recommendations. The 3 to 4 range is full of good cars and some great ones. Starting here, it's okay to listen to your heart. 5.0, these scores represent the cream of the crop, with 5.0 representing, well, near perfection. Any car you choose in this group will treat you very well over time.